like this. Tell they put me up. Alright, bitch, I like this at all. I got it burning right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I might get in.
Produced it.
I was down bad on my dick and I ain't had no one to call. I ain't talking about no pickage, all I had was my dog. And I ain't had shit and they wasn't picking on my call. I'm working, fucking, I'm trapping, but either way, bitch, I'm a ball. I ain't had nobody on my side, bitch, all I had was my dog. Once we make it to the top, it ain't no way that we gon' fall down my dog. That little nigga slime, my dog, I know he rhyme. Bitch, we really with that shit, don't do no harm. I got them sick as fuck, cause they can't fuck with me. I told my dog that we the sickest, killing shit all in our breed. Bitch, niggas go either way, but you know I'm thugging till I leave. You know it's bully over bullshit, that money all I need. I call a bank, don't need no statements, real niggas know what I mean. I got that money in that burner on me, see hanging on my side, my dog gon' ride. I wonder what they love me, they lying to me. But fuck, I'ma go get it in with all my shit.
Oh shit, what it does, what it does. It's your favorite neighbor, Big Bank Hank. Big Bank take little bank. Bank first to get that bank statement. You heard we out here, man. It's another day, another dollar. We got a special guest today. You know what I'm saying? First, let me hit them roll call. We shout out my boy Cracking Kennels for the graphic designs. Y'all need y'all graphic designs. Y'all go holler at them on IG, Facebook, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Check them out. Go ahead and join that Facebook Mural team group. You know what I'm saying? Stay in tune with all your American Bully breedings, your Mural breedings, and just be in tune with the culture. You heard we out here, man. I got a special guest today, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know where they can find you, brother.
This is Rose Kennels Behemoth Bloodline. You can find me on YouTube, and you can also find me on Facebook.
Hell yeah, man. How you doing today? You good?
You already know, man. Blessed to see another day.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit, man. Let's dive right into it, man. What was your first dog, man, and what age did you get it?
My first dog that I actually raised myself, I was probably about 6 or 7. She was a fine female, M-staff bitch. She produced a good litter one time, bro, and then my mom and dad ended up splitting up, and then my mom went to drop the dogs off of my dad and shit. You know how that type of stuff go back in the day.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit, man. Give the people out there some insight on what you use for like fleas, ticks, ants. You know what I'm saying? What do you use for that type of stuff, man?
When it comes down to the dogs, I get that apple cider vinegar, brother. I get the dogs. I get that Dawn. I mix that together. I wash them up real good, and then I go and get the flea and tick ointment. I mix that up with apple cider vinegar, and I spray that from their neck all the way down to the tail, all the way when I'm done giving them the bath.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And that should be working good for you?
I don't have no problems here on the yard at all, brother.
Already. Shit, how many times a day, man, do you clean your yard, man?
I feed the dogs 1 cup of Kibble, brother. Depending on if I give them raw or not, I gotta go out there pretty much once or twice just to pick up the stool, because they just give that one little. It'd be like probably like 3-4 pebbles, brother.
Hell yeah. Shout out Mind on Bullies 504. Richie exclusive Bullies, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for me, man. Help it get in the algorithm. Let's see, man. Now, we was talking backstage a little bit, man, so we just gonna go ahead and dive into it, get to the juicy parts, man. Do you believe bloodline and pedigrees and stuff matter, or is it more or less the dogs up front for you?
Honestly, I didn't came across paper dogs, but in my opinion, from what I'm dealing with the backyard bred dogs. Now, I had a paper dog, and that I used as a sire, but I didn't care on using his paperwork. If you get what I'm trying to say. I wasn't, as long as I knew where that dog came from, which I seen the mother and the sire, I'm not worried about anything else behind it, brother. As long as I can see what's in front of me, that's what my main focus on.
Hell yeah, I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I feel that way too, man. I like to look at the dogs up front. Just recently did I start getting into the papers here, man. But you know, I don't think they really mean too much. Now, what about explain to me, man? You say you told me backstage you was creating your own breed and stuff, man. Explain to the people, you know what I'm saying, what direction is Rose Kennels headed, and you know what I'm saying, what's your vision with your program?
Um, Pretty much my style of dogs that I produce here are XLs. I have a male that measures at 22 inches tall. His head is 23 inches. His sister is 19 inches tall, and she has a 21-inch head. Now, these are my XLs, but I'll be using these dogs to create my own breed, which I'll be calling the Bull Canero. I'll be adding some Presa Canero in here pretty soon. It takes 4 breeds to create your own breed. My dogs, they come off a band dog female bred to a bully male, and then I added some Amstaff. So that's 3 breeds right there. So when I add this Presa Canero, that'd be the 4th breed. I'll be calling these dogs Bull Caneros. And pretty much what I want to use these dogs for is catch dog work. I want to put them in some weight pool. I want to champion chaos out of some weight pool for sure. But when I get some land, I mainly want to focus on doing some hog work. I want to show people that these dogs could really excel in this type of work.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I heard from a old school pit bull guy. He said now they could that American bullies are not game. Do you feel American bullies are game, or because you know what I'm saying, it's a difference between catch work and gameness, you know what I'm saying? So do you feel that American bullies could be game, or is it just, you know what I'm saying, you could train them to do catch work and stuff?
From from the information that I was told from Terrell Quincy, these dogs came off of dogs of that had that hotness in them. Now, if you think about Cairo used to maul females in the kennel. I don't know if people knew about this story. Terrell has told me this. It's on my interview. Therefore, these dogs, they carry this in them, but this is not what they wanted in this breed. So that's why they switched the standard. They try to make it a companion breed because they knew what these dogs was carrying in them.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you, man, what's your favorite, you know, because the American Bully got different classes, man. What's your favorite class of American Bully?
Right now, I could say the standards, the XLs. I can't really speak for the pockets because they're taking them to micro, so that's like gambling. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're gonna get. But I believe in the standard and the XL breedings right now because that's what people got popping right now too. And I've been seeing some nice, really real nice productions coming off of some of them breedings.
Hell yeah. Shout out Yayla Kennels for being in the building, man. Uh, now, since I said Yayla here, do you feel that the American Bully is a breed? Because I don't know if you caught the interview with Yayla, but he broke it down pretty good, man. What's your thoughts on it?
The American Bully is still something new. Not I don't know if you noticed or not. Not too many people know what American Bully is. Like it's too many things added into the breed for it to be pacified as a breed. Until people knuckle down, and really start performing the right breeding practices, and like really start showing the right offspring that they need to show that's true to the bully standard, then they could call it a breed. But right now, I don't think the American Bully, is a breed because there's people calling exotics American Bullies, and those are micros. Those have bulldog qualities. Like the American Bully it has that terrier face, which, like, if you look at your female right now, brother, that's how American Bully's supposed to look.
No, yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying? To me, I feel like the American Bully it should only be in one class. So everything outside of that kind of, you know what I'm saying, It's got to get there, you know what I mean? But it's you know, it's a beautiful dog, man. I love the dog, you know what I mean? How do you feel about the Murals, man, and the movement of the Murals? You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that?
I didn't see some nice murals out there, brother. Um, when I before matter of fact, this is around the time when I did produce Katana. My uncle, he had a 10-year-old male named Raider. Now, he thought this dog was a game dog, but this dog, to me, I believe it was a what the hell is that bulldog called? Um, a Lapahar bulldog.
Okay, so you believe that the Alapaha is one of the dogs that's in the Mural? You know what I'm saying? What dogs do you think they all use to make the Mural?
I believe they use the Lapahar bulldog. I know there's a mastiff out there that carries the Merle trait, but I don't know. Matter of fact, it's the northern mastiff. If you ever look up the northern mastiff, they're Merle. Um, the Kalahula bulldog. Um, that's mainly it for me right there. That's what I think right there. The northern mastiff and the Lapahar bulldog and the Kalahula bulldog, brother.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Do you think they should let the Murals in the shows? I've been seeing, you know, I see that the Murals ain't allowed in, but they was talking about maybe in the future the Murals would be allowed to go compete in the shows. How do you feel about that?
Now, the reason they're so hard with the Merle color, it's a dilute color, just like with the blues, the tri. Those are dilute colors, but they let blues, they let tri show. So why wouldn't they let a Merle show? As long as that dog carries breed type and is true to the standard, it shouldn't be no problem.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now, let me ask you, man, do you consider yourself a breeder or is this more for hobby?
I can actually honestly say both. It's my hobby. I honestly really take this shit serious, bro. Um, I love it, bro. I've been around these dogs for years since I was legit. So this is why, like, I won't change the dogs that I have, bro. That's why I would never abandon what I had and go get paper dogs because I can make my own lineage with the dogs that I have. All I gotta do is document it.
Yeah, yeah. So let me ask you then. Go ahead and since you know what I'm saying, you are it's both. It's a passion and you feel like you're a breeder. Describe the perfect dog and what's your you know what I'm saying, what's your direction you pushing? You know what I'm saying? If you could use a couple dogs out there that people may know to describe how you would create your perfect dog.
Uh, shit. It's that dog right there that you see as my avatar, brother. I got so much pride and joy in this dog right here. What this dog can do, I'm waiting to see what he produce. He just turned 2 years old and just being patient, brother. I'm not in a rush to study him out to anything. I'm just focusing on how he's maturing right now.
Yeah, yeah. Is functionability a must when it comes to your program?
The dog has to be able to perform, brother. If that dog can't perform, it's not staying here on this yard.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. I seen you over there working your dog, pulling running it up the trees and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like how do you do that in your training? You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Does it take lots of patience or does the dog naturally want to run up the trees and stuff? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. It all starts from the dog as a pup. You keep that dog around his mother, that dog's gonna learn things that it needs to learn when it gets older. So if you showing that dog another dog is doing, it's gonna want to participate in what that dog's doing. So when I started with this boy, I started when he was about 3 months old. Kept him around his mother Katana. Always showing him what she was doing on the tug, everything, brother. Taking him for runs with his mama on a skateboard, all kind of stuff. making sure this dog was able to he could breathe. He could, like, a lot of people don't know about recovery. When you take your dog for a run or take it for a walk, you give that dog 5 to 10 minutes to recover. Don't give that dog no water until that dog starts breathing heavily. Once that dog starts breathing heavily, you helping your dog build up stamina. These are all methods that people got to know when they're trying to create something, or when they're trying to enhance something. This is all methods that people got to learn and know. But like I was saying, from the time this dog was 3 months all the way up till he was 9 months, I've been working with him. Just just pretty much, I got up on top of the tree one day. I was slapping the wet rag on the tree, getting his attention, just making sure he was interested in it.
Okay, so do you use any supplements or anything like that Dine or is it just, do you believe it's all, you know what I'm saying, it's within the genes of a dog?
See, with my dogs, it's genetics. I didn't start using Dine until Katana after she had that litter. When she produced them, I started using Dine after that to try to get her to build up her weight. After I weaned her when I weaned the puppies off of her, when it was about 4 weeks old, I was giving them ground beef and stuff like that. I was probably putting like a teaspoon of Dine up in there. But other than that, I didn't start using Dine until the litter with them.
Okay, okay. So do you prefer raw or kibble?
I honestly prefer both, brother. But it's I do 1 cup of kibble, but I make sure I work my dogs out before I feed them. I do raw here and there. I want to say I do it like once a week. Sometimes I do it twice a month. Other than that, it's up to your preference how you want your dog to look. Like if you want your dog to be fat, you can overfeed your dog, but I don't believe in overfeeding the dog. If you want your dog to be conditioned, there's certain methods that you gotta take to it and to establish that to make sure your dog is healthy. Like this is a big dog that I'm creating over here, so I don't want these dogs to be over obese and be all sloppy. Like that's not what I'm here for. I want these dogs to be able to perform and make sure that's what I'm creating.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so are you planning on getting your dogs in any agility shows or anything like that?
I have a homeboy on Facebook. He been bugging me to get into the show ring, and I'm like, bro, like my dogs, like they got too much drive to be in there around other dogs. Like now, like if you know anywhere any weight pool shows at, I'm all for that. Let me know. Like, and he said, yeah, let me know. So I'm waiting on that right now. But if you know where any weight pool shows are, it too, also, I'll be willing to get into some weight pulling shows.
Okay, okay, yeah, man. Shit, I be seeing some. I think they said like the UKC or ADBA shows, or you know what I'm saying. They got some stuff like that, or they be having fun shows where they be doing different things for the ABKC. You know that fight broke out, so they might not do stuff like that no more. But hell yeah.
You talking about that show out there in Florida, Miami, right?
Yeah, man. What was the deal with that? Do you know the deal behind that?
From what I heard, from Terrell was saying on his podcast, on his live, I guess some girl told some girl that her dog was ugly, and I guess the girl smacked her, and then I guess the girl dude smacked the girl. I don't know how it all went down, but that's from what Terrell said.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, that's competition, man. Do you feel like you're the best kennel out there, and why, man?
I don't think I'm the best kennel out there. Want to know why I don't think I'm the best kennel out there? It's it should be all love in this game. You feel me? Like it's still a competition, but at the same time, people should be able to come together and be able to have agreements or disagreements over certain things. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they should be able to come back together and be like, all right, we should be able to build. Like let's see what we can do with our dogs in a positive way.
Hell yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? I look at, you know what I'm saying? I believe in that as well, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I also look at it as, you know, competition. I'm going to try to, you know, I see you over there doing good things. I'm going to try to do something, you know what I'm saying, that make you want to come back and be like, all right, bet, check this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got, trust me, bro. I got so much pride in my dogs, but I know how to pick and choose my battles wisely too.
Yeah, yeah. All right, give me three to five words that describe your kennel.
Enormous power for dogs.
Hold on, man. I didn't catch that. Say it again.
Enormous, powerful dogs.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. So are you going to be selling puppies or do you plan on having any puppies? I know you said you're waiting on to breed your dog, but are they going to be like open to the public or anything?
Right now, like I'm being patient for what I need right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm producing what I need first. If someone takes an interest in my dogs and they want to buy one of these dogs, I'll be selling them for the working man price. Trust me, it ain't gonna be nothing over no $1,000 or nothing like that. It'd be a nice working price with between 500 to 750.
Okay, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now, hold on, let me check my question here. See how I want to ask this here. All right, now, whenever you're training your dog, right? Because you like to work your dogs. Is there any type of diet that you put them on, or a keep? So they say.
I make sure I'm paying attention to how much water they're drinking. Like I told you, I do 1 cup of kibble, and then I do a dry Sunday where the dogs won't receive anything at all. Make sure the dogs emptying their system out. Uh, I make sure I add apple cider vinegar, a cap apple cider vinegar in their water, keeping their system cleaned out. Um, I do probably like every once in a while, I just give them 2 leg quarters, throw out 2 leg quarters to them in the morning. You feel me? And they be fine with that all day. They won't ever touch no kibble, bro. Um, it's just the basics to it, bro. I make sure I get them out for runs, bro. I got a mountain bike, 21 speed. I make sure I get them out. Chaos, he'll pull me around the block, bro. Like that boy, he got no stop button, bro. Like when he get tired, like I gotta like make sure I stop him because he won't show me that he's tired. He'll just keep going. His sister, on the other hand, she doesn't carry the same drive as him, but she's like very territorial. Like she's very protective over me. So like I gotta like watch like certain things that I'm doing and pay attention to what I'm doing with both of them because she'll start a fight. Like I end up having a yard accident behind her if I'm not paying attention. So just as a responsible owner to the people out there, you gotta know how to read your dogs also.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, now being where you at, is heartworms prevalent? And if it is, what do you use for the treatment of heartworms or prevention of heartworms?
I live in Bakersfield, California. It's very warm out here during the summer, bro. Wintertime it get cold like in the morning and at night. But during the day, like the sun will be out. Um, I go around the whole yard. I bleach the yard down, bro. Just like I told you earlier, I keep the apple cider vinegar in their water. When they're puppies, I make sure I deworm them with the Pro Labs. Um, it's just main stuff. I make sure I keep the yard clean, bro. Every day I come out, I pick up the dog shit. Like that's the main thing about it. I monitor their stool, bro. Like I want to make sure my dog's healthy. Like if I notice a runny shit, I know something wrong. Which I rarely get runny shit. I don't ever see no runny shit ever. Like if you pay attention to my videos, bro, you see I pick up solid shit every time. So it's just mainly paying attention to your dog and making sure your yard is clean. Like if you don't do what you're supposed to do as an owner, making sure them water bowls is rinsed out, like this is the main stuff. The taking care of a dog. If you can't do that, you shouldn't have a dog.
Hell yeah, shit, no doubt. Uh, you said, hold on. You said your dog shit don't be running, man. What kind of dog food do you feed?
That Penny Newman meat base. Look it up right now, brother. I feel like that's the best quality feed for your dogs out there right now, bro. A lot of people feed Victor, um, Diamond. Um, I know it was a recall on that Sportsman's, that retriever. So I moved away from those feeds all the way. I don't feed those feeds at all. But like I said, brother, that Penny Newman meat base, bro. I'm a diehard fan of it, brother.
Hell yeah. And where can they find that at, man? Like, is that at the Tractor Supply?
We got that at the pet feed store out here. It's called the Granary. It's a pet feed store called the Granary out here. I don't know if they have that where you guys are located, but that's the pet feed store that's out here, and that's where I always find it. I ain't really seen it in too many stores. It'd be probably something you have to look up and see where you can find it.
Okay. Let's see now. Do you have any tips on like whelping litters and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be out here having puppies. So what's your experience, man? What's a few things that you'll consider like a remedy that always works for you on whelping litters?
When you're dealing with a pregnant female, I want to say the week before she delivers her puppies, do not take her for a walk at all, or don't take her. You could take her for a little walk down the block, like maybe like just a couple houses down, and make sure you walk her back. Boil up some chicken leg quarters for her and throw that out to her. That's going to help her build all the calcium that she needs for the puppy. All the milk she needs, she's going to build that up for the puppies. Now, you want to make sure you're right there with her when she's delivering them puppies, because she's going to need your help. I have never done a C-section. I always do natural breedings. Natural ties, I have never, not once, did anything besides that. Now, when it comes down to delivering puppies, you might come across one or two puppies that might get stuck. That's the only thing that I have experience with. If one or two puppies get stuck, I had one stillborn ever. Other than that, female probably laid on two puppies, that's it. Everything else survives. Now, with Chaos and Daytona litter, she had 10 puppies and 7 puppies survived. She threw 2 fawns and the rest of them were blue brindles. I was out there every 2 hours letting her out of the kennel because I had a dog house hooked up. I had newspaper down. I had blankets. I had a heater. I had her right there, right on the porch where I could see her. You feel me? Like where I could come and check on her every day. Cause my girl, she ain't gonna allow no dog in the house. She don't play that. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that 100 with you guys. But when it comes down to making sure that the dog is gonna be fine, you want to keep them in the kennel with a dog house, or whatever you preference to decide to keep them in. Make sure it's big enough so she has enough room. She doesn't squish any puppies. Like you want to make sure you're really on top of that. Make sure you check in literally an hour to 2 hours on them puppies, making sure they're feeding, make sure they're latched onto the nipple, making sure she's cleaning them up. Just make sure you just keep an eye on them pretty much, because all it takes is for a second for something to happen. When they get about 4 weeks, you can go ahead and start introducing them to ground beef. You want to go ahead and start deworming them too. Also, when they get about 4 to 5 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks, you want to start introducing them to a first shot, and that's around the time I start letting them go, brother.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, I heard you say what dewormer you use for your puppies, man. What dewormer do you use for your adult dogs?
See, I mainly stay with the apple cider vinegar for the adult dogs, and I make sure that I don't see anything a problem with them at all, bro. They're like, the way my dogs act and perform, bro, like it tells it all, bro. Like I know I have a healthy specimen in front of me because like I sit there, I spend a lot of time with them, I'm paying attention to them. Like I'm literally out here every day with them, bro. Like I keep that apple cider vinegar on deck, bro. But when it comes down to them puppies, you never use the apple cider vinegar with your puppies, bro. You want to stay with some Pro Lab, and that's pretty much about it.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, brother, I appreciate you coming through, giving insight on how you operate your kennel and your program over there. Is there anything you want to let the people know, and also drop where they can find you, you know what I'm saying, on all platforms?
Pretty much just stay tuned to the breedings I got coming up. I'm working on my 5th and 6th generation. So pretty much that's about it right now, brother. You can find me at Rose Kennels Behemoth Bloodline on YouTube and Facebook. Until that, shit, we right here with it.
Hell yeah, already, man. Y'all go over there and subscribe to him, follow him on YouTube and Facebook. Y'all go check out Kraken Kennels for your graphic work. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned to that Mural Team Facebook group for all your Mural and American Bully breedings coming up. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate your time, man. Stay on the line, and I'm going to end this right here, man.
I appreciate you having me on.